Maybe if I turn off the those lights and leave that one on.
Your your pink lights,
Yeah,
maybe, maybe
maybe.
because you've got the lights, around the sign, and then when you turn your sign on, then
Yeah.
it just looks like a blur.
All right, cool. We're good. We're good over there.
It's too bad you can't like soften the lights.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for when I saw it. I'm like, damn it. They don't have a lower
Yeah.
volume and stuff. Okay. Um. Hi.
Hey,
Hmm. You ready?
ready?
Let's go. Welcome back to my third place. Not home, not work, but that familiar in between where stories unfold, rivalries reignite, and every once in a while it feels like the start of a whole new season. Tonight, that's exactly where we are because the WrestleMania was the season finale. 2 nights of spectacle, payoff, and unforgettable moments, and the Raw after Mania served as the epilogue, tying up loose ends while teasing what comes next. Then WWE Backlash Tampa is officially the season premiere. And what a way to start the season than with having Roman Reigns as your world champion, right? There she goes. There she goes. So this is where the next chapter begins. New rivalries, new alliances, fresh storylines, and the first glimpse of where WWE is headed in this new era. Mm, the TKO era, the TKO taking over the business era, TKO
Uh,
telling people, "Hey, can we cut your how much we're paying you because we don't have we don't have money for that, budget cuts and everything. Can you take a pay cut? Who took a pay cut? It's what I want to know. Who's dumb enough to take a pay cut? Who's that one wrestler that took a pay cut? Ugh.
um,
Mate, that was the example. It was like, well, he did it. Why can't you? And there it is.
because I'm not him, whoever that is.
And then,
I got my own things to worry about.
yeah, exactly. Like, no. Wood and Kofi are like, peace out.
Yep.
Tonight, Menace and I are diving into everything surrounding WWE Backlash 2026, coming to us from Benchmark International Arena in Tampa, Florida, on Saturday, May 9th. We'll break down the entire card, share our predictions, talk about what this event could mean for the months ahead. But mm, that's only part of the story because the wrestling world never really slows down. We'll also be discussing the latest round of surprising releases, the recent call ups, and some of the exciting new faces already making waves in NXT. As always, every departure creates opportunity and every debut opens the door to brand new possibilities. So, whether you're here for the predictions, the roster shakeups, the future stars, or just to kick off another big wrestling weekend with us, you're in the right place. Welcome in, Eli.
Hi, Eli.
This is episode 292 of the M3P podcast. Let me say that again. This is episode 292 of the M3P podcast. Pull up a chair. Let's get into it. How are we? How you doing? How you feeling about this?
Uh, kind of on the fence. It's not, I think it's just a little too short, you know, in between WrestleMania and now. So really haven't had much time to build it. But that's what always happens.
Leanna's in here too. She just got in.
Hi,
And
Leanna.
Yeah, Eli. Damn, Leanna and Eli. All right.
Hi, everyone.
The bells are going. Uh, yeah, it's spring cleaning for them as usual. It's like I cover it every year. I've been covering it since the start of the podcast. The first episode was called getting rid of people.
Like releases, right?
Releases, yeah, the releases. The first episode was called releases, and then every year after that, I just keep talking about the releases and who's getting let go. So yeah, it's the season premiere. People just got let go.
Yeah.
It's episode 292. But either way, fresh new storylines. Um, what's her face? What's her name? Um, Alistair Black and
Oh, Zelina.
Zelina Vega. Zelina is doing good. What's her name? Streamer Senna, Cena, Cinna.
Cena.
Cena. I
Sienna.
think Cena. Yeah, streamer
Mm.
Cena was like called her up after she found out and like you're gonna do fucking amazing scenes. You're gonna be good. She hyped her up. I'm like hell yeah, and only because I guess Zelina was like guest starring in her stuff. Like every
Mhm.
year during the Streamer Awards, you get the what's it called? Real world stuff. Other than just staying inside the house and streaming, you go out there and you do stuff outside, like Speed
Okay.
and all these other guys that go out and have fun and stuff. So if she figured, let me call up Selena Vega and like train me to wrestle. So that's what she did, and like there's clips of the streams where Zelina Vega has a kendo stick and slamming it behind Cena's back, and Cena's just like, no, no lie, that felt pretty good.
Oh yeah.
And then she's training Cena how to wrestle, and then Cena is fighting with Valkyrie. So in there, they're just like doing stuff, and Zelina's just back there watching them like do all that stuff. It's like, all right, you're doing good, but you also need to do this. So she's basically training the streamers how to wrestle.
Yeah.
Alistair Black, I believe there was rumors something right now. Just saw it that he went back to AEW. I'm like, are you fucking
Mm.
idiot, bro? Like, no, don't do that. Don't go back. Like you left because you didn't want to take pins. You come back,
Mm.
you start losing matches here, and then you're gonna go back. It's like, I'm sorry, guys. Can I go back? can I? Can we do the black? What the black?
Hey, if
The
he
House of Black?
left on like good terms, why not?
Yeah. House of Black. Can we get everybody from the House of Black back? Possibly. Um, who else? Kyrie Sane. Everybody's doing the same thing that they did with our truth.
Hmm.
They're like petitioning for Kyrie Sane to come back,
Yeah.
and that'd be great if she did. Like there was no reason to take her out at all. Who were you surprised to go besides New Day?
I was surprised about Kyrie.
Okay.
You know, and JC Mateo
Oh God.
because I
Dude,
could see Tongaloa because he hasn't really been doing much,
fucking
but JC Mateo like was active.
he
You
came
know,
from IWGP. He came from over there. Like
like
they had some good choice words for him. Like, oh yeah, he's good. And then he shows up and it's like you. I don't want to say you let go of the wrong person, but they let go of the wrong person.
yeah.
Tamatanga and Tangaloa should have let go.
Well, well, I like Tamatanga, and I think if they would have let him go, it kind of would have. I think it might have been the wrong move if they let him go because you can kind of see that he's trying to be the good guy,
Mhm.
you know, with the whole lantern. He's like, get rid of it because it's been nothing but trouble, and he speaks out
Safe.
against, he speaks to Solo, like he speaks his mind. So it's like, I thought that they're showing some division going on there. So hopefully they don't let him go because that could be another storyline, and I think it would actually be a good one
Mm-hmm.
to see Solo versus Tama. But Tama Loa, I'm like, you know what, he didn't really do much, and when he did, he was always messing up. And then after he has like a couple of matches, he's injured. So it's
Mm.
like, what's going on? Why are you so accident prone? You know?
Wow. Yeah. Um, they also posted on the news about um the quarterly, how much TKO has been making quarterly already,
Mm,
and like millions and billions. And
sure.
I'm like, how are you getting pay cuts? How you know do that to the lifers?
Well, this is
Um,
what I want to know. Is TKO cutting MMA fighters too? Or is it just WWE wrestlers?
just wrestlers.
See,
They,
and
they don't pay MMA fighters like that at all.
well, I know, but I mean, still, you can't just cut one part, because these guys fight more than MMA fighters. I know it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they may train the same amount, but MMA fighters aren't fighting, you know,
Mm-mm.
5 days a week.
No, they're not.
They're fighting what once every 2 weeks or something,
Every
or
month,
whenever they have or maybe okay every month. So
every 3 months,
once a month
somewhere around there.
versus you know, or
Pretty much.
even what they get, what the wrestlers get 2 days off.
Mm-hmm.
So 30 was it once a month versus getting fighting what 20 times. You
Mm-hmm.
know, so it's like yeah, these guys put in more work, so it needs to
Um,
be equal in my opinion. But
what do you think of the new NXT people that just came up?
you know, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. I was excited. I'm excited to see Sol Ruka because I think she's really good.
Mm.
I'm not feeling Fatal Influence.
Already,
Yeah,
like first night
because
on.
you know what, for I mean, it's the classic, you know, JC Jane, can't do anything by herself.
So she has to
It's
be.
how all these factions are, becoming. You want to have all these factions, but the leader should be able to fight on their own
Mm-hmm.
without any help. You know, you see, Judgment Day is getting like that, but it's only Liv. To me, it's only Liv. Liv does not do a single match by herself.
Mm.
You
So
know,
yeah.
so and I know that's kind of a heel thing that you have people help you, but if you want to be like you say, you run Monday Night Raw, show how you run it.
Mm.
You know, each person needs to show that they can back up that statement. We're running Monday Night Raw. Show, do it by yourself. Win a match by yourself.
Do it by yourself.
Yeah,
All right, Ethan Page.
he's he's not bad. I think he. I want to watch him a little bit more to get more. Same thing with Ricky Saints. I want to see these guys. Other than run their mouths. You know, I want to back it up.
Back it up.
You say that you're the best. Show me.
Let's go.
Show me.
Uh, all right. Ready for Backlash. Backlash 2026 takes place on Saturday, May 9th, 2026, with a main card start time of 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. The premium live event is held at the Benchmark International Arena in Tampa, Florida, and will stream on ESPN Unlimited in the U.S. and Netflix internationally. You ready for the first matches? We'll start for the
Yes.
predictions. Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker with Paul Heyman. Oh, they're all singles. All right, they're all regular matches. On night one of WrestleMania 42, Rollins lost his match against Gunther after Breaker returned and struck Rollins with a spear. On the following Raw division, we welcome back Breaker, who trash talked Rollins with him attacking Breaker before being outnumbered by Theory and Paul. Despite external interference from the returning Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford, who fended off Paul in Theory, Breaker got the upper hand on Rollins. The following week, Rollins called out Breaker, questioning his actions, to which Breaker replied that he was tired of fighting Rollins' battles and that he only joined Rollins because he needed Heyman on his side. Rollins then challenged Breaker to a match at Backlash, which was later made official.
I got Seth Rollins.
Yeah, me too. I'm never gonna choose
No.
him. Sorry, guys. I mean, I was a big fan of Braun, but it's like, okay, you know what? Um,
I think the whole thing with Braun Breaker is you saw what he was in real life.
yeah,
I think that's one of the reasons why we're all like, no. Because when he first came up, the fact that he's not using his family name to me shows that he wants to try to make it on his own. But if you're gonna be a trash person, what
damn.
what does the matter? What does the name matter? You know.
I mean, damn.
So
It's true.
hey,
It's true. It's true. It's true. We still have a little Cora Jade fans out there.
now it's Elena Black.
Elena Black.
Yeah, Elena
Yeah,
Black.
yeah.
But you know what? Still, even I mean, and we always say, can you separate the person from the performer? In this case, no,
No, there's so much
because
drama
he,
and family there to be
yeah,
separating everything. Yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see for other times. It's like, all right, we're done. We're over the
I know
drama.
they're trying to really push Braun Breaker because he's back, you know,
Yeah,
but honestly, like even just looking at it, yeah, he can. Yeah, he's a good fighter, but to me, he's careless. You know, when he's running so fast that he's kicking people in the eye,
yeah,
you know, and blacking their eye, or so, because that's what he did. He last time he speared after WrestleMania, he speared Seth Rollins.
yeah.
He hit him and kicked him with his heel, in his eye. So it's like, come on now. You've got so much hate built up that you're going to be careless, and not only careless with your opponent, with yourself, because you run so fast and you literally can drop yourself on your head because you're not doing the technique right.
Damn, y'all heard it here first. There it is.
Hey,
All right, first, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins.
yeah, Seth.
Io Sky versus Asuka regular match on the Raw before WrestleMania 42. Sky faced Kairi Sane. Despite Ripley's involvement, Asuka interfered and caused Sky to win. The following week, Rio defeated the Kabuki Warriors in a tag team match. Following that, Rhea Ripley was transferred to the SmackDown brand after winning the WWE Women's Championship, while Kairi Sane was legitimately released from WWE. Damn. On the April 27th episode, Asuka attacked Sky, costing her a match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Later that night, it was announced that Asuka would face Sky at Backlash, and even like drew mist in her eyes and everything. Leanna says,
Mm-hmm.
"Tell him, sis. Tell him." Um, I'm gonna go with Asuka.
I like Rio, but I like Rio. I like Io, But yeah, I think in this instance, Asuka is the better fighter. Even without the mist, she doesn't need to use the mist to win. But I know that's how she's been winning because it causes the distraction, and then she can do her finishers. But
Oh,
Asuka is a good fighter without using anything. Yeah.
what's her face? Becky came out. It was like she came out like to face Becky, and Becky's all like, "Oh, wait. Where is Rhea?" Where,
Yeah, I know. That was rude.
like, like,
Because I love Rhea. Rhea's a good fighter, but the whole time that it was, last year, Rhea versus Io versus Bianca,
yeah.
you know, that fight was great, but Io is the one who came out on top. Just something about Io that Rhea couldn't beat her, and then Bianca couldn't beat her.
Mm,
They had many fights and
yeah,
EO came on top. So I like them all, but in that instance EO was the better fighter,
she was.
you know. And then when Rhea and EO got together, they were a really good dominant um, tag team.
Hmm.
And I'm glad that they parted ways civilly and there was no turning on each other. So because then it leaves it open for them to become a tag team again,
Rhea
and it
said.
doesn't feel forced.
Rhea says like, "All right, look, Rhea, Io, I know you're here by yourself. I'm gonna
Mhm.
let you be by yourself, and Asuka and Kyrie saying that they're gonna be coming after you now. But I gotta go to SmackDown now. They need me
Yeah.
over there. I don't want to leave you here alone. But either way, that they you know damn well they could travel back and forth. But like, I
Mhm.
gotta go to SmackDown now.
Yeah.
I
I
want to
got this
go.
title now. Yeah, I gotta go.
I got the title. I'm leaving now. Bye.
Yeah,
Like we were there, hightailed and everything. Like nobody came out to help Io. Like, ah,
I
but
know.
I was like, not that she needed now because
Well, no, I thought.
Kyrie's
Oh
out.
wait, no, that was never mind. Stephanie came out when it was Liv that was messing with her,
Back there, yeah.
but yeah.
Um, Next match, Danhausen and to be announced versus the Miz and Kit Wilson on night two of WrestleMania 42. Miz and Kit Wilson interrupted the event's host John Cena as Miz demanded a WrestleMania moment. Danhausen appeared accompanied by little people dressed like him. After Wilson called one of the little people toxic, Danhausen ordered another little person to hit Wilson with a low blow, and all of them attacked him. Then Danhausen performed an eye poke variant of Cena's five knuckle shuffle on Miz. On that week's SmackDown, Miz also lost to Danhausen after another pyro malfunction. And on the May 1st episode, they're both Miz and Wilson unsuccessfully tried to trap Danhausen. Miz said he believed in the curse and agreed to mentor Danhausen. After that, Wilson appeared begging Miz not to join Danhausen, which Miz ignored and seemingly joined Danhausen. However, Miz attacked him, proving that it was a ruse all along, with Wilson joining him. Later that night, Danhausen spoke with Aldis, who said he would give Danhausen a match against Miz and Wilson at Backlash. However, Danhausen would have to find a tag team partner, and he agreed. All right, who's the tag partner?
Let's see. I'm trying to think
It's
because I'm like, who could he get to partner with him? Now I saw that he put out like I don't know if it was on Instagram or on Twitter
Twitter.
X. He's like Stone Cold, Undertaker, John Cena. I'll give you $400.
Shawn Michaels,
Shawn Michaels.
Triple H,
Oh, AJ Styles.
Triple H, the one that can't wrestle at all because of a heart
I
condition.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great
exactly.
job there, buddy. Great
Yeah,
job. They're probably on their phones like, "Dude, you see this?
yeah.
What is he doing?
Get a
Yeah.
load of this guy.
Come look at this guy. Come look at this guy.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna say like it's new opportunities is a new fresh storylines. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go with Punk. I'm gonna go with Punkhausen.
Punkhausen,
I'm gonna go with
Pepsi Phil.
Punkhausen. Like, hey, Miz, like, let me go back to the Spider Weeks again. Let me go back to the small time.
Maybe.
Okay, no, no, no. Wait, where's what's his face? Joe Henry. Is he on Raw?
Yes, he's trying to get Logan Paul fired, which I agree.
You agree? Would you agree? We all agree.
Yeah.
Um, Danhausen and R-Truth. Oh God,
I don't think so. Well, you know what? Maybe
Truthousand.
2000, because I highly doubt it'd be Priesthausen.
Um,
So,
Dan. Who wants to feud with Miz and Kit Wilson right now? Who's in the lower table, lower tier card over there? There's no way he's gonna bring in Obafemi.
no.
There's no
Well, I
way.
was on Raw, so I mean, hey, he could ask anybody, I guess.
Um, and who's winning this match?
I think in this one to break the curse, I say Miz and Kit Wilson.
It'd be funny if he brings out what's his name? Makai, Leprechaun,
Oh, Hornswoggle, Swogglehouse.
Swogglehausen, Swogglehausen.
Well, maybe 25 Cent.
Oh no! I wonder how he's doing.
I
25.
don't know.
Like the fact that Becca told me that he messaged her and told her like what's up and everything.
Oh yeah.
I mean, well, you guys are.
Well, he follows me too, so I just haven't got.
Oh,
I haven't gotten any DMs from him. So
he was in Vegas. He works in Vegas. He works out there in Vegas. So that could work out. Um, Danhausen. I don't know who do you think. Danhausen and
wouldn't it be funny if you brought Elton Prince?
fuck Prince Hausen.
Yeah, Prince Costin. I don't know if they
I'm,
would put
I'm
them
back.
against each other, but
I'm back from my injury.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that's fun. Yeah, I would love that. I would definitely love that. Or maybe the next match, Trick Williams and Sami Zayn versus Sami Zayn for the United States Championship. Danhausen fights Yachty,
No, Gingerbread Man.
the Gingerbread Man. There you go, Danhausen, the Gingerbread Man. Versus
Gingerhausen.
Ginger. Oh my God, Gingerhausen. That'd be great. Yachtyhausen. Speedhausen. Like that's the only way. It's like, is the Speed still like worried about his curse? I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't think so because now, I
He's
mean,
doing regular stuff on his stream.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn for the WWE United States Championship. On night two of WrestleMania 42, Trick Williams, accompanied by Lil Yachty, defeated Sami Zayn to win the WWE United States Championship. On that week's SmackDown during Williams and Yachty celebration, they appeared with a gingerbread man mascot, which Williams had already used the previous week to mock Zayn. There, the mascot attacked Yachty and Williams before revealing itself to be Zayn in disguise, who performed a hula kick on Williams. The following week, this is the reason why I'm laughing. The following week, Zayn destroyed the gingerbread man costume, prompting Williams to tag Zayn. Williams comes out, Trick Williams comes out, and he just like pushes Zayn out, like get to kick Zayn out of the way, and looks over at the gingerbread all messed up and shit, and he pulls up the X.
I know.
Somebody help!
He's like,
Somebody help!
hey,
Somebody help! And I'm like, are you serious?
As
What?
as Sammy is beating up the gingerbread mascot, I'm like, no, not his gumdrop buttons.
Uh, uh,
And then they take him to the training room, and he's like, he didn't
oh
make
man.
it.
Um, uh, Trick Williams asked the legend herself. Like,
Hmm.
and I'm just like, Lash, Lash Legend, yes.
Hmm.
Like, oh, so we're actually in a couple here in the big universe now, like not on NXT anymore. Okay, cool, that's great. Um, so Zayn destroyed the Gingerbread Man. Later that night, Williams challenged Zayn with his title to line up Backlash, where Zayn accepted it was made official by SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis. Um, Lil Yachty's gonna be next with him, apparently. Is he?
I
Yeah.
think so.
So yeah, he's getting that what's his face from last year. Travis Scott.
Oh yeah,
He's getting the Travis Scott treatment from last year.
yeah.
Um, Trick Williams. Why are you gonna have one the belt for like a month and that's it? No, Trick Williams because
Mm,
Yachty helped and the gingerbread came out too.
yeah, but Trick can do it by himself.
Yeah, he
You
can.
know, little Yachty don't have to get involved. He can just be there, ringside.
Yeah, that's great. Um, main event time. Oh boy, big time ass kicking main event time, man.
Hmm.
Hold on, I want to see if it works. And then I gotta look for it too. There it is. Found it. Okay, there it is. It might have been low, but all right, that's cool. Did it work? Did you hear it? No. Oh man, never mind. I'll edit this out then. Um,
Because I'll listen to the episode and hear it.
probably it'll probably work. I don't think anybody heard it on here. All right, Roman Reigns was Jacob Fatu for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. In the main event of Night 2 of WrestleMania 42, Roman Reigns won the World Heavyweight Championship. The following night on Raw, Reigns and his cousins, the Usos, Jay and Jimmy, reunited, but they were interrupted by their cousin Jacob Fatu from SmackDown. You know what I mean? Who started, who stated that he wanted everything that Reigns had, including the title, before challenging Reigns to a title match at Backlash. Reigns stated that he did not think Fatu was ready for a title match and said he would give Fatu a week before making his decision. There, Reigns stated that he still felt that Fatu did not deserve a title match and that giving him one would be nepotism. Damn. After Fatu attacked Reigns, he accepted the challenge. Um, Here comes rare form, freaking Roman. Like, yeah, you don't deserve this. Go away. Stand in
You know,
line.
I,
Fall
I don't
back
think
in
it would be.
line.
I don't think it would be nepotism. I don't think it's nepotism. Because this is because you know Jay was the first one to challenge him. You know, with the bloodline. You know what I mean? So that's because Jay wanted to prove himself. Jacob, same thing. He wants to prove himself. Okay, but we're not going to take it easy. Don't take it easy on either one of them. You know, they both need to showcase why they're the best. I still say Roman's going to win,
Yeah, Roman.
but
Um,
but you know what? I saw something today that was talking about I don't know if this is how the storyline is going. There may be some, dissension in the ranks. It showed, that Jacob, was tough. The Usos were saying, "Hey, we're only here to make sure nothing goes sideways," but yet they didn't come down to the ring. When Jacob was attacking Roman. So they're like, are they already showing that they're not going to be there for the tribal chief? Maybe help Jacob out, or I don't know. But either way, I'm like, I think it's going to be a good match. It's going to be a great match because Jacob is a phenomenal wrestler. And he amazes me because I'm like, you'd think that he'd be down, he ain't get nope. He is like, you just got, thrown into that barricade. How are you up already? You know, and the fact that he, moonsaults, like that. I like he's great.
Roman. Yeah, Roman. They, I think they wanted him to take that cut also, and he said no. So it's not him, because he wouldn't. Like, y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
Forgot to talk about this earlier on in the on the on the top of it. Ted Turner passed away.
I saw that.
The WWE head executive first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he bought WWE and all that stuff. Ted,
Yeah.
like, the reason we went to war, the reason because of the Monday Night Wars, because of him. Um, I'm still saying it to this day. The wrong freaking person won that battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should have been Eric Bischoff. But who won? A Warner? Somebody won. Bought the company. Like, all right, we don't want wrestling anymore. Peace out.
Time Warner.
Time Warner. Oh my God. Time Warner bought the company and said, yeah, wrestling is done. Bye. Like, come on. Y'all should not let that thing happen. But still, like, they had enough money. They had a lot of money.
Yeah.
And TKO came and supply that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Well, it's funny because I just read the story of Ted Turner,
yeah.
And in People magazine they said they were talking about him, how he, CNN is around because of him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know, but he created Captain Planet.
He did.
It's like, oh, and then he was talking about, he had was it TNT, TBS, Turner
Yeah.
Classic Movies, and he sold TBS to Time Warner for $7 billion. So, and that was back in, I think they said 2001.
Yeah. That's when the whole thing.
So
That's why.
they had, if he wanted to, or if they wanted to, they could have kept, WCW, but no.
Mm-hmm.
Now it belongs to, WWE,
TKO.
and now TKO
And
owns
we gotta
it. So,
pay $39.99 for ESPN.
which is stupid because did you see they're also showing the first hour on regular TV again?
Yeah. And there's Netflix. Hi. There's Netflix, which has all the stuff from the last 25 years of
Yeah,
wrestling. WrestleMania 1 through now. I was like, why does Netflix have this, but we can't show it on Netflix?
I know. Why didn't they
Leave it on.
make an what you call it, a deal with Netflix. You know what I mean? They
Or
already have Bra,
Disney.
and was it January 1st? They moved everything off of Peacock to, with the
Yeah.
exception of Saturday night main event,
Yeah.
but that's probably gonna go to Netflix or ESPN
Yeah.
when their contract's up. So it's like, oh, and then or YouTube. You know,
YouTube. YouTube
it
also.
may because that's where they're showing NXT PLE
We're
on
going
YouTube
to all
for
these
free.
different places in order to watch wrestling, and then yeah, I'm so
And
glad.
see that kind of is makes you wonder why NXT is on YouTube.
It's on CW.
No, I mean the PLEs
PLEs. Okay, yeah.
are on YouTube. So again, free, you know,
But you're
and
paying for the
AAA.
big guys.
Yeah, exactly. So same thing with AAA. You could watch AAA on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not.
So I
I'm
don't
gonna.
know.
With the hat, something has to change. I
Yeah.
might just start watching AEW again. If I hear that Woods and Kingston are going to AEW, because that's what their name's gonna be. No, Austin Creed.
Well, no, I saw somebody put like a thing up that says they're going to be called Day One. Day One is all elite,
Wow.
and I sent it to you.
I saw them. Didn't see
Yeah,
that part, but I saw the part where
yeah.
you mentioned all that stuff. Day one, huh?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, what are you gonna do? Day one.
Day One
Day
rocks.
one. Is this what you're gonna do
It's
for day
not the
one?
same.
Everyone's gonna do this.
Yeah.
Like one. Oh God. What are their faces? I think you sent me this one too when um FTR, or was that on Twitter? FTR generational. FTR versus Edge and
Mhm.
Christian versus the Young Bucks
No, I didn't send that to you. You might have
um,
saw that
on Twitter.
somewhere
So
else.
FTR
Mm.
posted this on Twitter saying FTR. I'm sure I don't know why they thought they mentioning themselves was good in there. Young Bucks versus um Edge and Christian
Mm-hmm.
versus New Day versus FTR.
Mm.
Why'd you guys include yourself in there? Like,
Because they want to
young,
be relevant.
right? They want to be relevant. Young Bucks have been around for a long ass time. So does Edge and
Mm-hmm.
Christian. So is the New Day. Like, yeah, sure, go for it. But hi, but um, other than that, like, yeah, go for it. Do that because I want to see the New Day somewhere. And
Mm-hmm.
Xavier, they're trying to get Xavier Woods to sign a contract to have the same as Tyler Breeze, where they keep him as a retainer, but to work on the up, up, down, down.
Oh, okay. Is that not Xavier Woods' thing?
Yeah, but they want to own it now.
Oh, WWE does?
TKO.
Oh, TKO. Oh,
TKO wants to own everything. It's like, can we keep that? Like, if I'm leaving, I'm taking this with me.
yeah. I
And
mean, it's better. I mean, I don't know. They could have trademark. Let them have the trademark of their names,
yeah.
but you know,
Also, if you're gonna like, if you know damn well you're gonna get rid of these people on spring cleaning and stuff, make sure you don't put them in on the game. Also,
yeah.
I'm over here like I'm about to play New Day, and it's like, oh crap, damn it. They got rid of New Day. They got rid of the Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
Selena Vega, all these people, and they're in the
You
game. I'm like,
know, unfortunately about the Wyatt Six, I think, a lot of people are upset about it because that's like the last thing tied to Bray Wyatt.
yeah.
And
Um,
unfortunately, the Wyatt Six didn't live up to the the caliber of Bray Wyatt's legacy. You know, they did good
they did.
when they were in storylines, but it's like you did nothing with them. And it took too long for them to, come about. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I just think that they just kept with all of the promos and stuff like that. If you're gonna, I could see maybe a month, doing the promos, but get them going. You know what I mean? Get Same thing with Danhausen. He's been here now since February, and he's had 2 matches.
But he sells a lot
And
of merch. He sells a lot of
well,
stuff.
I know he does. I mean, he was saying he had merch the first day. Make that make sense.
March, April, May. We're in May. 3 months. Like
Yeah.
this guy's been here for 3 months now. Okay.
So it's like, come on now.
Uh,
I said
uh,
2 matches, and all he's been doing is just walking around backstage, creeping people out and making people mad. So, I don't know, it just makes no sense to me.
what did Archer call him? Oscar?
Yeah.
Confusing Archer. Like you said he was Oscar. No, you did. Like, oh, what?
Oh. Damian Priest is like, no, I know what I said.
Um, yeah, that's about it. What was I gonna say? No, we're good. I think they were trying to do the Wyatt Six the same way they did with Rey Mysterio when Eddie passed away. Like, give him some momentum, give him the belt, let him run with it for a whole few
Mm-hmm.
months, and then okay, time to let it go. Time to squash. Time to
Yeah.
put you guys away. And they did that. Like, all right, here's your memorial of your brother.
Mm-hmm.
Give him some momentum, and now it's time to like, all right, we don't know what else to do with you guys, but maybe war games matches or against people that have the same amount of people, but we don't know what to do with the girl.
Which there's plenty of women she could have fought,
Yeah, but
you know, or they
the
could have, had Alexa join them, and then they'd have a women's tag team.
Mhm.
I know they were, in a tag team before, but you know,
that would have
do it
worked.
again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they
I mean,
would.
not that I don't mind her with Charlotte, but that took a little bit to get going.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know if it's TKO or creative or what, but
Yeah.
some of these people they're just taking too long, you know, to do stuff with them. So obviously they become the ones that are on the chopping block, and that's who they let go.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with them. If they're in a storyline or they're pretty active on the roster, why are you getting rid of them? You know, and like you're only giving some of these people a year. Kyrie came back what, a year and a half ago,
Yeah. She did.
and you know Aleister Black came back a year ago. Rusev came back almost a year ago. It's like, I mean, Rusev is still there, but it's like for a while he wasn't doing anything. It's like they got enough people on this roster to do stuff with. They should do stuff with them. There's lots of people that are injured, so use the ones that are there. You know, if they're using them for dark matches, great, but They need to be on TV. They're traveling, they're away from their families just like everybody else. Use them. I don't know.
Mm. You good?
Yep.
All right. Recap. All right, recap. Uh, WWE Backlash 2026 takes place on Saturday, May 9th, 2026, with a main card start time of 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, that's me, 4 p.m. Pacific, that's her. Premium live event is held at the Benchmark International Arena in Tampa, Florida, and will stream on ESPN Plus in the US and Netflix internationally. Match one: Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. We picked Seth Rollins. I picked Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins. All
Mhm.
right. Io Sky versus Asuka. Asuka. Danhausen and to be announced versus The Miz and Kit Wilson, who are, like I said, CM Punk's going to join in. Punkhausen
Yeah,
and
okay.
versus The Miz and Kit Wilson because why not? Uh, who'd you say it was?
Miz and Kit Wilson.
Miz and Kit Wilson. Who's joining
Yeah.
Danhausen?
I said Elton Prince.
Elton Prince and Danhausen versus The Miz and Kit
Elton
Wilson.
Prince
Kit
Housen.
Wilson's old partner who got
Yeah,
injured and like he's still on getting physical therapy. Danhausen does all the work and does you
maybe.
are cursed. And
Yeah,
then The Miz and Kit Wilson win.
yeah.
Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn with Lil Yachty in the background for the WWE United States Championship. Why I
Right.
said Trick Williams. And hopefully the gingerbread man doesn't get hurt. And finally, we have Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Roman.
Roman, Roman. We both said Roman. Like
Yeah.
we're both on here. So yeah, those are our predictions. So can't wait to find out what happens on that night. Again, WWE Backlash 2026, Saturday, May 9th at the Benchmark International Arena in Tampa, Florida. Clip, clip that. Somebody clip that. All right, you ready?
Right.
That was fun. And just like that, another night on the porch here at my third place comes to a close. Tonight felt like the true kickoff to a brand new season. Post WrestleMania energy, new storylines starting to take shape, and a whole lot of questions about where things go from here. Shout out to Menace for holding it down on the porch as we broke it all down. Predictions, roster moves, NXT call ups, and everything in between. Now it's time to see how it all plays out. Streaming on ESPN Plus in the US and Netflix internationally. So get your snacks ready, lock in your predictions, and we'll see who called it right and who didn't. And don't get too comfortable. Okay? Don't get too comfortable because May is stacked. We've got Saturday night's main event coming up on May 23rd. And then
Oh,
we
okay.
head overseas for Clash in Italy on Sunday, May 31st, which means more prediction episodes, more reactions, and more nights on the porch, breaking it all out together. Hey, we're doing this. We did
Yeah.
more episodes this
Were
way.
we gonna do AAA too? Since it's the day before,
The day before, might as well. I mean,
and
we're
it's
doing yeah.
Mascara y Mascara.
Mascara y Mascara. Let's go. Yeah, we're doing that. All right. This was fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. As always, appreciate it. This is always fun to do. We're almost at the 300, especially with these next three episodes,
I
and then the
know.
episode with Greg. We're gonna get to the 300 real quick.
Yeah,
Right?
I looked. I think it's like second week of June should be 300,
300 by June. Let's go.
and I think it would land on Greg being on the episode.
We'll land on all of us being on the episode.
Well, I
We'll
mean,
all
it's
do
like
it.
looked on like a Saturday, which that's
We'll all
fine.
do it. No, no, I'm gonna do another episode next Wednesday. for the book.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing a book episode because I haven't done one in a while.
Okay.
Like, all right. Um, before we really go, Menace, take a breath with me. Let the excitement build. Hold on to the anticipation and enjoy the ride of a brand new season. Okay. Thank you for spending this time here in my third place. Not home, not work, just a space where we show up, tell stories, and leave the porch light on for whoever needs it. Take care of each other, take care of yourself. This is the M3P podcast where community, creativity, and nostalgia always have a seat on the front porch. We'll see you at Backlash.
Okay.
Thank you. Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
everyone.
Have fun. Enjoy. All right.